Okay, hello! Welcome to my first video. Hopefully this goes well. I did not know what to do, but I thought, what did I just get for Christmas? And I got a record player because I want to start collecting vinyls. So today I'm going to be reviewing the record player I got and the vinyls I got, which the vinyls I got are Billie Eilish's When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? And Melanie Marteinz's K through 12, and I absolutely love them so far. I've listened to all of them, and they're all wonderful. Okay, so here's my record player. I have a little Gabriel Iglesias, otherwise known as Fluffy the Comedian, Funko Pop right there. And I have it on my desk right next to my bed, which is a complete mess, so I'm not going to show it. But this is the Crosley T100 Stereo turntable system in turquoise, and it's very pretty. It comes with 2 speakers and this turntable, as you can see. Vinyls are not included, of course, but this is the K through 12 Melanie. Oh my goodness, I cannot say her name right. I'm so sorry, but it's Melanie Marteinz, and this is what her disc looks like. I got the pink one for Christmas, and on side A it has Wheels on the Bus, Class Fight, The Principal, Show and Tell, Nurse's Office, and Drama Club, and Strawberry Shortcake, which has like a lot of my favorite songs of this album on there. So I personally like side A more than side B. But on side B, it has all the other songs, and I'll play a clip of both. And so all you do to work this is, it'll come with like a little guide on the needle. You just pull that off, and this is the needle. You leave the red bit on, which my sister and I did not know, but we learned it. And the switch is just right here, and you turn it on, and this little red light will come up. And if you can see here, we have the type of vinyl / if you want it on Bluetooth right here. You have your pitch, which I will be turning up so it's not as copyright, so it's more copyright friendly. And then I have the volume right here so I can make it loud or quiet. And I gotta tell you, first, when my sister and I set this up, we put it on like max volume, and my mom could hear like perfectly from all the way downstairs. So it does get pretty loud. Also, I'd like to note that my camera work is shaky. I am using my phone for this on a pop socket in my hand that is always shaky, so I am so sorry. But here we go. Okay, so that was the Wheels on the Bus from K through 12. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, I cannot pronounce her name. Marteinz's album. I'm just gonna say that I'm not gonna bother trying to pronounce her name. I do love her though, so please do not come for me if I cannot pronounce her name. My sister already does plenty of that. So if you're curious about what her album cover looks like, of course it has this is the vinyl cover. It has the K through 12 school that was in her film, and you can see her in the front with like her little lunchbox, and there's the bus right here. And then if you open this up, it actually has like a pop-up, which is really cool. I personally really enjoy this because it gives a bit more character to the album, and this is like definitely in her aesthetic, in my opinion. And I think it's a really good quality pop-up. I really like the vinyl cover's material, and it feels sturdy and like it will keep your vinyl safe. But of course, if you do have vinyls, my personal advice and my aunt's advice to me was to always have them stand up straight, because vinyls are extremely fragile and you do not want them getting ruined. I, my clumsy self, am worrying that I am getting them ruined because I accidentally moved my needle on my turntable a bit clumsily, if that's a word, I don't know. But from what I've seen, there's no damage on my discs, on my vinyl so far, which I'm really happy about. But on the back, it has this nice picture, and it has all the little legal credits and everything, saying like Atlantic and like who it was distributed by. No one cares about that. I'm just very observant, so I read it sometimes because I'm bored. But right here you can see what's on side A and what's on side B. And so on side A, you have all the songs I told you about before. And then on side B, you got Lunchbox Friends, Orange Juice, Detention, Teacher's Pet, High School Sweethearts, and Recess. Now, at first, I wasn't a big fan of either Recess or High School Sweethearts, but the more I listened to it, it was like one of those songs to where you kind of like listen to it more and you fell in love with it over time. And now personally, I do like them. I don't skip them or anything. But one of my least favorite songs is Lunchbox Friends. I still love it and everything, but if I had to pick one that I didn't love as much as the others, it would be that one. Please do not come for me. My favorite ones, however, are Detention, and I really like the message in Strawberry Shortcake, because it's all about like you shouldn't judge your body and compare it to like this Barbie you're supposed to be, and I think that's a really good message for young girls out there, and I think it's really nice. Orange Juice has definitely grown on me. It was like Recess and High School Sweethearts to where it had to grow on me, but I really do like it. But if you open up the book itself, on this side there is where the vinyl sleeve goes, and it's just it's not boring because from the two I have, they're both like just a basic color, which I think is fine since it's just a protective cover. But this is where you put your vinyl in. You'll slide it in here. I don't have mine in, mine's still on the turntable. But you just put it in here, and then you can slide it into this pocket right here. So like what you do is just, you just slide it in. Oops, sorry. And it stays right in there. And then on this side, there's a little book that comes out. And I really like this because it's like has like all the lyrics in it, like my other vinyl Billie Eilish does. But it also has like pictures from K through 12's film. Like this is Lunchbox Friends, and it's like them getting ready to have the fight, and then this is them walking to their table, and like it has like all these little details and all the tape on the pictures and everything. I knew it wasn't actually there, but I had to feel it just to convince myself because it looks so real. Like it looks like they actually like printed out the book. Sorry. And they like actually taped pictures there, and then they photocopied it and scanned it in, and then that's how they made it. Like it's actually like really good like pixels and everything, like not pixels but quality I guess on it, and it's really sweet because it has like the highlights of each song and it has the lyrics so you can listen along. And then just to give it that more composition feel, they have this like little schedule here that every little like composition notebook has, and like the texture on the front with like this little thing, I don't know what to call this, I guess like the tag or something, or the label is on it. Sorry, I just heard my dog moving and thought it was someone else. And so it just says K through 12, M. Marteinz, Melanie. Sorry, I have to think about before I pronounce her name because I got speech problems, so sorry, pronouncing words and names is not my forte. But in the very back it has all the credits, and then it also has a message to her fans about how she loves them and all their support and how grateful she is, and it also expresses what K through 12 is about and how it's about Crybaby and her best friends trying to get through this messed up system and trying to destroy the system because that's the only way to make it stop. And I personally liked the film. Whenever I watched it on YouTube. I don't know if it was on theaters here in like Texas, but I hear it was around the world, and I don't know if that's true. But I saw it on YouTube. I like clicked it just being like, I've been seeing this. I was like, I'll watch 15 minutes, and then like 1 hour later I was like, oh my goodness, I'm like almost all the way done with this 1 hour and 30 minutes film. Let me just watch it. And it was so wonderful. However, I think it's restricted for me now. I don't know if I haven't tried watching it again yet. I did go to watch it again, and it said this video cannot be viewed. So I don't know if they like moved it to be like maybe just a YouTube Plus, or to maybe it got like striked or something, which I don't think it should have been. It's a beautiful work of art by her that she directed, may I mention. And she's just a triple threat, and I think it was an absolutely, like, it was a gorgeous film. If you haven't seen it and if you can still see it, I would definitely recommend it. Okay, so right here I have the king herself. And I call her a king because if you listen to her songs on Spotify and you go underneath You Should See Me in a Crown, it says that she wanted to say that she was not a princess nor a queen, but she is a king. And so I personally call her a king because that's what she says she is, and I believe her because she freaking rocks. And so I'm not gonna curse on this channel yet. I don't want to because of that thing with Kappa, but maybe that's for another time if I continue doing this. But here is my Billie Eilish vinyl cover. I actually do have the vinyl in this one. I haven't put it on my turntable yet, but I will put a little like 2-second time lapse of me doing that like I did putting away the K through 12 one. And if you couldn't tell while I was putting it in, I was struggling a teeny bit because they are almost the exact sizes, so it can be a quick little struggle putting it in, but I managed to get it in, and it is super easy to take it in and out of the cover and everything and put it back in. I personally, whenever I put the opening in, I always put the opening of the cover inwards or on the like facing the top, so my vinyl doesn't have a chance of like falling out of the slide. So that's what I personally do, but it's your vinyl if you have one. You can do whatever the fudge you want. And so here's the Billie Eilish one. I have her shirt right here. My sister got it for me while she was at ACL. And it has her creepy face, but it's absolutely beautiful. This is the only thing horror related, even though it's not really scary, that I will like actually watch is Bury a Friend, or like scary that I have on a piece of clothing. And so I absolutely love it though. It's like so her, just like the creepy face, and it's like she's about it's like she's in charge of Five Nights at Freddy's and she's about to kidnap you to be an animatronic. That's what I think about personally whenever I see her face, and I think it's just beautiful. On the back, again, it also has like the credits, but me just being me, I read it. And it also has what the side A and side B is. And so on side A, it has her little intro into the album, which I love because it's like so funny and pure. It's my Invisalign is just falling out. I've taken out my Invisalign and this is the album. And it is so wonderful. And then it opens up with Bad Guy, and Bad Guy is a masterpiece. Let me just say that. Like, oh my god. I at first, Copycat from Do Not Smile at Me, her EP, was my favorite, and then Bad Guy, I was like, it's like what's one of my top 3. And then I listened to Bury a Friend, and so right now Bury a Friend's my favorite song. Then it's All the Good Girls Go To Hell. Never mind, I'm gonna curse because that's the song title, but I'll still try not to curse for the rest of this. That's just the song title, so I'm gonna say the song title because she named it that. She deserves to have it said like that. And so then she has Zanny, You Should See Me in a Crown, All the Good Girls Go to Hell, Wish You Were Gay, which is a masterpiece, and When the Party's Over, which is like so like sweet, and it's like so beautiful. It feels like you're like listening to what like you feel whenever you like touch silk. It's just like so silky when you listen to it, and like kind of like listen before I go, and they're both just so like pretty and everything. And that is on side A. And then on side B, it starts off with 8, which is one of her ukulele songs, and oh my goodness, I just love the where it's just like, wait a minute, and it's just so pretty, and it's just so like, oh my, it's like down to earth. That's like a way to describe it, is it's down to earth, and it's like really relaxing to listen to, and I just love it. Then you got My Strange Addiction, which my sister and I freak out. We freaked out over it because in the beginning it has Michael's lines from The Office, Threat Level Midnight season 7. We're huge Office fans and like nerds and everything. Like we've watched all 9 seasons on Netflix like at least 20 times, and that's not exaggeration, like literally like 20 times. And so like whenever I heard, no Billie, I haven't done that dance since my wife died, I like literally started flipping my shit. Sorry, but it's so true, cause like we love Michael and Steve Carell's role in it, and it was just wonderful. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Then it has, I don't know how to say this one. I pronounce it like It's Ilomilo. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ilimo. That's kind of how I say it, like limo, but Ilimo. I don't think that's right. But then you have Listen Before I Go. I Love You, which is so sweet of a song. I love her whenever like she performs it on like the floating bed and everything. It's just like so awesome. And then there's Goodbye, which is like supposed to be like saying goodbye, thank you for listening to the album. And what I like about it is it has like little verses of each song that you just listened to combined into it on this like really like nice, like kind of like zany but more like heavy melody. And it's just so like unbelievably like pretty and everything. And if you couldn't tell, I'm just like a huge Billie Eilish fan. But enough with that, let's get into. So here is the front, like I said, and the back and everything. And if you open it up, you have all the lyrics to the songs. They're not like K through 12 to where they're just like in a book. They're all along here, so you just open it up and you're just like, to spare my pride to give you lack of interest, which is part of Wish You Were Gay. Love that song. And then it only has one pocket, since there is no need for a second pocket because there's not a second vinyl, because the album can fit on one vinyl and the lyrics are just in the middle. It's very simple and black, which I kind of like the more decorative vinyls, but I mean, it is Billie and she can do whatever the fork she wants with her vinyls. And I really do love how she stayed true to herself when designing this vinyl. The only thing I think she could have done is on the inside of the covers where you put your vinyl slip, she could have done a pattern, which I didn't show you in K through 12's one, but Marteinz has like this angel pattern with like stars, and it's like super pretty, it's like super her, and I really like it. But I kind of wish she did like her like blush pattern, to where if you've seen her shirts, it's like a Louis Vuitton pattern, but instead of like the LV, it has like the blush symbol. And I think she could have done that in like green, and then it'd be like, or even just black or white, and it would have been like super pretty and like extra her. But like she wanted to keep it simple, and I understand that completely, and I still love it. But if you pull out here, this is the vinyl, and like I said, I keep the opening facing up so my vinyl doesn't fall out. And you take this out, I'm just gonna throw it out on my bed because there's nothing in it now, and you get this nice disc. Here's side A. I don't know if this is the glow in the dark one. I think the glow in the dark one is green, whatever, it's like still like not like glowing. And so I have this one, and I think it is scratched. Oh shoot. Oh well, I'll play that song to test it out and see if it actually is. I hope it isn't, because if it is, I'm gonna be so sad. But I mean, it's not the end of the world, because I think that one song is When the Party's Over. Wait, no. Wait. Oh, it's on Goodbye. And Goodbye, no offense to anyone who loves that, but it's Goodbye. I really don't care about it, so it's not gonna be the end of the world if it is ruined, but I still love it. Side A doesn't have any scratches, thankfully. Okay, so I actually really do like this record player. I think it plays super well. I haven't experienced any jumps or scratched. I just checked Goodbye, and it worked pretty smoothly. Looks like, I don't know if that was a scratch. I think it was, but it didn't affect the song by my understanding. I'll play it like all the way through after this, and I'll probably see if there is any scratches. But I really do like both K through 12 and When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go. I love all of their like albums and music, and I really do love both Billie and Melanie. They are wonderful, queen and king, and I can't wait to see what they do next with their albums and everything in their music career, because they're both boss. And I'm looking to get another vinyl, and so if I do, I will do another review on that. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm not gonna ask for you guys to like and subscribe, but if you did enjoy the video, feel free to do so, but I'm not forcing you like some YouTubers. And so I hope if you are looking for a record player, I 100% do recommend Crosley, and it is such a wonderful record player. I love it right now, and Like I said, the volume and everything's wonderful. My aunt and I compared it to digital with Billie Eilish's Bad Guy, and my aunt and I both agreed that analog's better than digital because it's wonderful. I still need to get a good vinyl cleaning and look up how to do that because mine are getting kind of dirty from dust and everything that are getting on my needle. And then I hope you guys loved the video. Now, if I do get another vinyl, I'm looking at Panic at the Disco, Pray for the Wicked, or Beatles, Queen, or Elton John one for like an old-fashioned one. The only thing with Queen and Beatles is all my favorite songs from both bands are crossed all the way out, spread out across albums. And I need to listen to like all the albums and see which album I would like to get first and which songs I really like. But Elton John, so far I've listened to like maybe 3 of his songs, which I know is not a lot. I know there's many out there, but give me a break. I'm a very bored person. And every song I've listened to, I like. And so I will look towards an Elton John vinyl, but I think I'm going to start off with a Panic at the Disco one for the next one to get some modern rock into it instead of, and so I can do my more research on the rock vinyls. And so when I do choose one, I'm really happy with it and do not regret my purchase since I will be using my money. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and have a splendid and wonderful day. Goodbye!